Oh yeah. Cold now, but then I'm fine. Generally.
Okay.
Mommy leave. Be no matter what Jima make a cry. As I make she hear me up.
Yes, I no pay.
My bro. Now as a weather knows that quite bizarre.
As I actually be.
Yeah, very fine.
Very fine.
Now Chelsea for say 1 week celebration. How far?
Then a 5th day. Hey, Mr. Monfa, I can say the video.
Oh, fuck, I said to
Oh, me, question me that me question me that me.
Question.
Oh, video any pandos sir.
But who's in the 5? I shadow.
But I go on your popular crowd.
But the Gabi man for full video number.
Yeah.
Full video no see in the camera and no fire track anymore. Na ni be track kan win na sia.
Nipa de Because me video ah.
What the mama be in ma.
Mami yesu okodwom. Eno opie ho, one ne ma. Amunye, eni. Eno no ka say do ni family.
We do Musa.
Na Gabi drama betre nani. Ena president ka say do.
President
wan. President ni.
Why it is a Omicron angasa no. Almost state of emergency.
Okay. Nitina man nipa na.
Almost a cartel, drug cartel groups ni ade ade. Ntiana. I hold them na. Enu no man tina fire trucks. No say police car mu kwa no ti o. Fire trucks no ti.
Okay.
Nti eno na na wenya to wase kakra. Na Moses kai say do there. Andy was saying you can me bo game kra me ni na ko fie fa mo ani Manuel ese mu bo FIFA online say ah. That kai said onyabo computer nyabo Moses kai said o ma come team on Sanda. Correct center midfielder. But anyway I said there the best center midfielder.
Yen cat you for say bia na bibinti. O Messi show na.
Exactly.
International passports o Messi show na the problem.
Yeah.
O dey ko YouTube.
Yeah.
Nebo Insta TV.
We ko net down.
Yeah. Obako ye programs aya ye ni na.
Yeah, you will be.
Analysis bibia about international passports.
Yeah.
Inina e Insta TV. Enti we do Messi show no kra only problem. And one say we are obako aye YouTube. Na akohwe dwumadi nti subscribe subscribe the kama se ne be adabia no ubetimi ahwe dwumadi no ewo ho ti yenkwai na
you for me time be 2 minutes
anyawe
hwe next time say ye show up here
mate edase ne dada ya
Rich, I don't know if you've paid a close attention to how Germans no running football and why say opese oye obo na ye ni year. You need to look at the Germans and look at how they do their things and learn from them. Now, I am very confident that you be a transfer window no. Luis Diaz is going to be a Bayern Munich player. I think that it is more feasible and then again for Luis Diaz to go to Germany than he is to go to Spain. Barcelona have a concrete chance. And I said it several times, say Barca every player who Debia Abu Kompo 2-3 years ago. What they did to Chelsea and other clubs for Jules Koundé and Rafinha, they found ways to buy these players and register them. Sisi Ekase, Barca have not registered Juan Garcia, but I know your problem. And you're clear that they may end up registering Juan Garcia before the season properly starts or in the course of the season. They will get that job done. But in the Luis Diaz conversation, it's a little bit difficult from the Barca point of view. Which also, Nipan Naya tactical board saying there is Karl-Heinz Rummenigge also. There is Oli Hoeneß also. There is Christian Dressen also, the CEO of FC Bayern Munich. The creme de la creme. In fact, they call them the advisory board of Bayern Munich. Every club in Germany will be. In fact, in Germany, there are 3 layers of club structure. On the front side, then there is a regular day-to-day management, which is the CEO, sporting director, and there is the advisory board. And also in that advisory board, there are always also almost shareholders as part of it. Usually, almost shareholders work with Mercedes-Benz, German engineering companies. Even at Stuttgart, there's a shareholding company in Mercedes. Right? Bayern for say they need to find a way to finalize the deal for Branche friend Luis Diaz by the middle of August. And by the 16th thereabouts, Abrante Feno Luis Diaz has to become their player. Now, in Germany, they are beginning to believe that getting Abrante Feno Luis Diaz is going to see the light of day. Because one, Omni can add a verbal of fire coin to Liverpool for catch me playing. Say I want to Luis Diaz. And only 67.5 million euros. And they go back to Liverpool. Ask them about Abrante Feno Luis Diaz. Then Liverpool told them that yes, they won't sell, and it's not in that range. I said it the last time. It is increasingly beginning to look like Liverpool better Luis Diaz, but then to the highest bidder. And the Bayern for the say, after losing out on Abrante Feno Florian Wirtz, they need to find a way to get Abrante Feno Luis Diaz from Liverpool. And then, according to a paper in Germany called the Spiegel. Now, Spiegel, Abrante, Papa, friend of Hans Wirtz, Florian Wirtz, Papa, in the agent, a quick interview. Florian Wirtz say, Bayern ye BBS somewhere. And in that negotiation, it was led by Oli Hones and his Ruminaga. Omu don't lead these negotiations now. Omu ye near so ye be sporting everything. The problem for them was that they didn't see where Abrante Feno Florian Wirtz fit directly in Vincent Kompany's team. Almost saying about the inside things. There was Jamal Musiala that they believe that Jamal Musiala will play as a proper starting number 10 ahead of him. They also felt that the availability of Leroy Sané any other at the time would have prevented him, Florian Wirtz, from really playing consistently at Abrante Feno Vincent Kompany. But of course at Liverpool, it was clear that he could go on and play. Which means say, Bayern for the strategy in getting players were very interesting. I think we should pay attention to that. They started this Florian Wirtz deal in 2022. In 2022, Florian Wirtz had an ACL injury. According to Hans Wirtz, who is the father of Florian, immediately Florian Wirtz had an injury. And Oli Hones said, friend, he said, oh, you're a doctor, or you're the best German doctor. I will deal with ACLs. Fast, move on, Mobanemna, near Fanny Cordum, so that he does the job for them. It's according to Hans. I don't only Olione said in command or catch and say, Florian cannot come to Bayern. And you see, it was difficult for them, but ultimately the decision was Florence, and Florence had to go there. Bayern for said they have a 5-year offer on the table from Luis Diaz, and Luis Diaz agents now just to say, okay, 14 million euros per year. So with the bonuses at the count performance based that we are looking at somewhere around 18 million to 20 million euros for Abrante Feno Luis Diaz. And he's going to sign that for them. They believe that on the side of the player, they are okay. Nia Akane say they need to go on and play. Rich, Bayern Fono have said that they will not let Karl Dominic any Oleonesimo lead the Luis Diaz conversation. It's the current Luis Diaz and Commodore Liverpool, you know. Rich, you're almost CEO. Christian
LED operations.
Christian, yeah. On the LED operations currently. Jean Christian Dressen on the LED operations now. Only Liverpool for the team come on. They believe that they will get him. Alright, for them, players be brave on them. And a year Abrante Feno Florian Wirtz and quite a problem. There is this boy called Nick Votermad. Now, Nick Votermad, the biggest German talent CCA. And Urim. Bayern for the German talent, they want that player in Germany. It's only 2 offers I come to Stuttgart. Stuttgart for that Bonini. Play Obama Germany for on the 23 side. Obama German national team just in the last Nations League. And yes, I'm concerned about Bobby. Reach 50 million Bayern for the come Stuttgart. Stuttgart for the Somonji. In fact, Stuttgart for CEO. Any almost sporting director have come out that they won't take that amount of money and they expect that they will keep Voterman in their club. And they are almost board of directors, any almost shareholders, which is Porsche, any company a friend of Mitsubishi for that guy tells Charlie, we don't need to take that amount of money. Let the boy stay. Bayern for say they need to get these 2 players as early as possible. Why? Because these are players who are young. Every 3 days, are very versatile, especially Luis Diaz, and they want to make sure so many star players now as the season goes on. Which I don't know if this was diabolic or it's just a coincidence. But in front of sport, The banner headline is Ter Stegen KO. And we know KO means knockout. And then, what has happened? How has Ter Stegen been knocked out? Rich, Ter Stegen had a back injury. That a couple of seasons ago sat him out of the season for almost 17 games. Rich, it was one of the reasons in Tia. Now, as the flick taking the decision of who will become his number one goalkeeper, he didn't mince words in telling Abante friend Mark Andre Ter Stegen and say, I want Abante friend Juan Garcia to be number one because of availability, because of longevity, because Uyini and your performance levels are dropping. And of course, we want somebody who will give us optimum performance to be able to compete. Rich, because Barca have not registered Juan Garcia yet, most of the whispers I was sport paper will say Barca are trying to encourage Abante friend Mark Andre Ter Stegen. Say Uncle back surgery. Say the bear he was good.
Is it robbing Peter to pay Paul?
Because it's a back surgery now. They don't have to register him for the La Liga.
Because only available.
Exactly. That is only Araho Munya and Christians Munya the same thing. They will take a salary, everything off the books, and then of course they can register Abante friend Juan Garcia to be number one. And Ter Stegen himself, yes, I said, up to 2026 January. 2026 January, Obanas is still acquiring Homawa. Most likely you look for a place to go. And Rich, that is why Sport for essay there is a KO for Abante friend Mark Andre Ter Stegen. Barca for still your pre-season conversations. I said we may catch your bear 1 month ago. That Real Madrid and Vinicius Jr. are still at a stalemate. There hasn't been any agreement yet in terms of how and when the extension of Vinicius Jr. contracts in Beba. I don't know. When you look at Mbappe, Rodrigo, Vinicius Jr., Omunya essentially are left wingers naturally. Although Rodrigo born on the right wing sometimes for them, Mbappe can play centrally for you. All of those things are there. Which do you get a sense? The biggest problem for Team friend Madrid, which in the last few months has been about balance, now consistently. Do you get a sense? Maybe they are beginning to think that okay, say players see betting because 3 players, all of them are natural left wingers. Naturally, yes. Again, Mbappe bets Mabo centrally, Rodrigo bets Mabo on the right. Even Vini forces on more right to bet Mabo on the right. They can, but then naturally they favor the left hand channel. Do you get that sense? Because still the Vini contract extension is delaying. And Rich, near money a big deal. They say, nah. Saudi phone have brought back offer Nibium. So 1 billion euros in 5 years contract of Romdika. Every year they know 2 million euros. No.
Around and just Saudi phone now so person use them as a bait at the edge of person from Madrid.
I mean that can also be another side of it.
Because clearly,
yeah,
around no Saudi no onye na job.
Yeah.
But over to you see no as Yastek said, look. We will be grass on 1 billion for 5 years. The Abrante as also a person say over 20 million or so.
Yeah, that's the image right now. Yeah, sign on.
Madrid for no so contract 18.
Richard Oba see. Say Saudi for no balance omka say Madrid 350 million for Vinicius Jr. Do you think they will blink an eye in the current Real Madrid setup? Or Mbappe? Or Rodrigo, or Vinicius Jr., or Jude Bellingham, or Arda Güler, Wenya Gonzalo Garcia. Well, who says sometimes all boss are front three in the camp, when say they're attacking balance. If Saudi says they're bringing 350 million for Vinicius Jr., don't you think Madrid will look at that money and take?
They will consider that. But I mean, a brand in question. Saudi Arabia.
Oh, of course, that's any rich.
Increment no pay.
Of course, the boy they understand.
If you to crack question Saudi teams in the look, Mumbuame. I mean pushing for Kakana Minji Bingumbuto.
Oh no, no,
Madrid for no so much is almost beyond 18.
Then Saudi for what is in for them?
How?
So Saudi for they genuinely they want Vinicius Jr. Rich, you got World Cup in 2030 something in the Saudi Arabian area. If they get Vinicius Junior as part of the faces of the conversation,
huge.
It pushes them there. So then they want the Vinicius brand.
But brands don't go.
No, only problem. Why will Vini go or not go? Say, Mbappe said Madrid for an and he's clear that he's not going to get what he wants. Most likely he can go. And we stood here, we said that Karim Mustafa Benzema doesn't look like he go to Saudi Arabia. Yeah, that's why Karim Mustafa Benzema after interview that he's going.
No, who's a Benzema there? Yeah, no, in Madrid.
Which?
Why you be Madrid?
No, Vini don't in Madrid.
Oh, Vini, I be but I mean, or more years ahead of him as all.
But yeah, every year of Madrid, no, why? If you have a London on J. Which fine, but what the Champions League, what the Club World Cup, what the Super Cup, what the
every son on us up a Ballon d'Or.
Yes, and that's what I'm saying.
And refuse a Madrid in a bit with the man.
No, you see, I don't disagree with you that Vini's first choice is Madrid. Vini in the first choice is Madrid. Then you won't start Madrid. But what I'm trying to tell you is that if it keeps on going on, because Madrid have options, they have 3 options in one area. If it keeps on going on, that they don't really need Vinicius Junior. And the coach says, okay, Vini, Mbappe, betting about center, Gonzalo Garcia, betting about 2 top now. Madrid will take 350 million. And Vini would have to go. It comes down to what Barcelona and Ter Stegen are waffling over. At the end of the day, what will you do? You prioritize Bono and Bono. And that is a big deal for Team FNS Real Madrid. Maybe they are rich. Madrid should give him that money. With the video Alaba just sign on fees.
No, but what Team Madrid for us? I'm saying person go beyond 18. Because all come Vini 18 a woman more than 18 then the likes of Mbappe and big boys no more to Mbappe. Okay. So I'm Vini abro 18 is what. So for me, didn't
Madrid know this when we were going to forcefully bring Mbappe and Vini to one team?
They know.
So you have to pay.
But I'm not catch a players no. Say you go beyond 18.
Rich, you didn't come say Madrid for now have gained 1 billion in annual sales of stadium no kwana or we see redevelopment stores from their mind. Rich, this is clap.
No, Vini they would deserve this kind of
exactly. So exactly. So
but Madrid for no to say. So this kind of man, guys like
when you want Galactico, you pay for Galactico. Chelsea for some ready some big names, some crown, and young crown crazy can mutia. But you want Galactico, the world best. They can win the Ballon d'Or. Rich, and then forget what Chelsea had done at the Club World Cup. When you pick Mbappe, pick Vinicius Junior, they are closer to the Ballon d'Or than anybody at Chelsea Football Club. It's about what you want and what you get. Rich, this is a list of top 10 clubs. Seeko winner from investment, front sheds, BBR. Look at it. Real Madrid, 120 million from Adidas and Kwan. Then Fly Emirates, only 70 million from Onokwa. Then HP Computer, only 70 million in a year. Only 260 million from some companies that go shirt, sleeves, front, whatever. Rich, look at the second club that comes there. Man City, Madrid channel 50 million. The difference in gap because the Madrid brand is big. Then look at the next one. Wait, Mobra.
Me ba Kofi. Adias ma first one here Real Madrid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
What champions in him?
I me teach you much.
But when popular crowd go win.
When you about popularity. My educated and about popularity. And you about popularity. Manchester United. My kind several times I say Snapdragon. It's the biggest that you get. Then look at Barcelona with Nike and Spotify. Paris Saint-Germain, Nike and Qatar Airways. Arsenal, Adidas and Fly Emirates.
Still now, what champions in the
now Chelsea top 10. Bayern, Adidas, and then Dutch Telecom. Liverpool, Standard Chartered. Now, in 2000 last season, not Chelsea any phone sports was away one. In China, why shocked?
No, on fan home about no one day.
Mileage Ben, I Chelsea world champions last year.
Mileage Ben, I would Chelsea.
I am not so yes, I know home.
Saturday.
But I know him say last season any for
I know. Oh, T. Masma make a una we about you. Me person chese na munni bi because. I'm not say I know we have to slow bet you am Malik. Just in count.
no problem. Last season, not Chelsea. Last season, not Chelsea in count. Now, what count?
And
our Bob Rana, no, sir, job, no, on 70 million. And so, this guy got here.
One is it, first can call baby. First can call. I didn't grab any meeting.
Who got a meeting? No,
yeah, say.
What about the question? I mean,
17 young Tony,
Massam,
young Tony, 17. Benjamin Sesko.
No, why go?
We think about Benjamin Sesko. You see about 70 about
Benjamin Sesko. Benjamin Sesko,
but he do not bank one farmer. Not me, my what
Mitchell next slide. I be only in the next slide.
Any day.
Any that one.
We know
7 to 10. Oh, to boss, Bianca said yes, Kenyan to boss here. Now, last season, no Qatar with Chelsea shirts in any manner.
But you're ready.
Same guys in Yan to boss here. So, United force a more premium one. Last is some dragon, no more the man. But this season, yes, I need a contract now. One company is looking at 100 million. And so, it's going to be beyond.
So now, a new snap a dragon.
Snapdragon is 72 million. Also, 100 million in room. Rather one shot.
Who did less than about 100?
Snapdragon is 72. Mrs. Snap was a
go back.
To boss. I mean, I'm the buy.
Okay, I does the man 105.
You see,
yeah,
and I say, yeah, United. Who buy the Ukraine? Who try to get in your coffee, the catcher, coffee, Cassa. Say, yeah.
So now that's the drama 105. What are 100?
Yeah, Nike.
Now go to 100 man.
Now Nike tia, na Puma crab tia 150 Man City. Nike need tia 100 million man. Nike need tia 100 million man. Yaje world champions. World champions. Hey, now you don't watch us now be so yana sound homba. You more voice the mawana. Voice the amoye okan no from the beginning of the season. See it mean Jeffrey and I'm on yard and
I'm kind.
Okay, be senior.
A super computer.
Super that computer.
That computer and the Adam shall know.
It's Chelsea for that there. We are hearing that there are 7 to 10 companies. Rich, there is a picture that I wanted to bring. I think I've missed it. Unim said the last time I catch you, there is on for in America. Only you're known for a male football. Any soccer and American, not men's football. It's for the past 1 week, the zone has been eating up Chelsea. And once I picture now, Donald Trump, agent Chelsea players, no one who pay that trophy. You know. It is today reported as the widely used football picture in America in the last 3 months. And it tells you the media brands over there are leveraging on that. According to Chelsea Commercial Committee, you know, what they want to do is that all of these brands, about 7 to 10 of them, already on proposals, but they'll sit down and they'll look at them. Jordan Phone Womb, Riyadh Air Womb, Qatar Air Womb, in fact, Turkish Airline Womb, Emirates Air Womb, all of these companies. And Chelsea are looking at 100 million. And they'll go back to a friend is Nike and they renegotiate Nike for contracts now. Because all Nike now over done the same. No, you remember world champions, gold badge, you know, ever saw Boboso. It's a Nike now, baby, and we'll make a lot of money. It is kind of everybody see and so it's mito, and that is why we are going on to the market to do all the buys this year now because your team no more day. Now what to say? Yes, this year Tony Nicolas Jackson and you call Benjamin Sesko. Sesko now must say Venice and Buema Mama Connie. You be the queen. Some of you can't do lap film. And I start to see coffee and the dilap credit the lap winning. But now I no need the lap across. Obi a whole next season and cardboard crab on Europe car movie. Was a chinchilla in the lap. Eh? Sesko. And then Sesko.
Benjamin Sesko.
3 minutes ago, now was the way I was Sesko.
I could baby and all boss or
it would have said another Wakotoro.
No, yeah, he near the Cotoro.
Eh, man.
Ah, now the Amateur woman 70 a day.
Nothing but myself. And the report in the UK is that Manchester United have agreed to send a third bid of 70 million.
Yes, say you have 65. That the Akane add-ons.
No, I don't the Akane say.
And the Anton
Yakane is saying.
Add-on 5 near.
Oh, senior.
And you have trust a killing. But I didn't go from the song.
And yes, so only the
Aquan Shay.
Nothing will be.
But oh, a lesson can say to Manchester United. You see, our brother no say be too I say how. Now team ni attractive game. And they are attractive big players more. Kofi, we are sure pass as last season. See place fourth baby and as in the Copa Champions League. Can be a moment because you got to the no. But and then
which is
it be to channel also about Manchester United because of
is also not because the Macari sporting structure is strong enough.
And yeah, no, Kofi.
Rich, but so relax, Rich T. Yeah, you're Champions League, you know. You thought Gittins 55.
Yeah.
You thought Joao Pedro 60. They are less than what you are going to buy.
No, but sa players, you know. Omunche go to. Who's the players and all Kotoma? Oma numbers and all Omu yeding. Minimum so ultimate point.
But United out in
Buamuno, Okotoma, because of our numbers. Our young last season. But what I'm saying is that look, your current situation, and even then, your bar look and you're discussing. Look, your league, you know, league now, Casaneton, Eddie. So your market, our being said, your cry, Brandon, and yet.
No, very
Okotoma copy, no one.
It's the same brand that they sold to Snapdragon, which in brand in last season.
No, and you're different.
No. What I'm saying is that
player no Bobo Bonti, player and say, look, club now in Kakobono, only competition, Papa be a obo.
Rich, United, watch it, Musa. The club is just Unyawe.
A good.
Emuye.
But so now they are winning in Chemo.
Muba, who there you know? United. Last year, you see, me,
last year, you still now winning in Chemo.
Last year, last year, Sika Unai.
Top 10.
Financial year ending in July. Yes,
Saturday now go be na divide one akofa buy.
And as well make a room tiara.
Ye more brand so you nyam.
Ye nyam kra sen and let's say Tonya yakwakoto. Wa unya se SK na wa nyam.
Ye obi na person obu na ye.
One person
brand for 4 person.
Obia nipa odi first and second crack to players be brewie ni season. Wa odi 14, 15, 16 enne. Unim ya woto.
Odi awu jino ha ne jo so. Sankra bonsu na makwadi ni US na. Bonsu na makwadi ni US na mo di na. Odi Premier League ni start.
No masa say ya.
How ya fedro mo bo. Premier League ni fedro mo. E be dro mo. Samo Gators ni e bo ba bi o ma.
Edro ni jibi.
Ye hu o mu biem.
Edro ni yesi odi agi edro ni bi.
Ah o tu odun makwadi bonsu we di je ni pa na. Na wa hwan na.
Ada wo de bi also tia na Kofi mi ko Benin mi ko India kwaji edro. Jibi mama United. Jibi mo mo fa mo bo ne. Jibi mo fa mo bo no.
Ye fa mo Premier League.
Edro de mo fa mo Premier League. The same thing last season yan fedro mo.
Gators ne dey no ma ye o a dey mo ma ni pass nko adidi. Gators. Dey no.
But as a student numbers of Ebro.
Gators no Dortmund dey no eh. Oyere. Oro mo je Bundesliga. Champions League oro mo je.
Ene mbramo di ene sade kan ene mbramo di entone.
Mbramo bo Brentford.
Ne no je di.
All the numbers.
No the best.
Obama double digit, double.
See ya.
Bob.
See ya they record o. See ya who real TikToker. O videos.
Mo trophy no, mo trophy bonsia so. Kan uni bonsia. Ne de num so bonsia ayi bisa.
E de num ti. Me na kua santoa. Oyem pampa ne guma bo na egbo na no sa.
Oji bonsia ka bo di dia ni pa sa. E na de be mo fanyi Premier League.
Club World Cup boy ebo.
Premier League. Oh na teams no.
Club World Cup ebo ebo 4 years. They be say ya be start ya so yentumi nye Kofi uchire musa. Mini se ba Chelsea nkwari na analyst. E ba Chelsea uchire chemu na Kofi muntimi nye onim se we wono omu tuki and na probi ba ko sere me. Omu tuki.
Cry when munyam che.
Nwere no nyama United.
Munyam
no nyam che United. Na United there. Mu de me best me body gra. Last year so chemu. Manchester United. Enyo. Be 5 years nyama.
Pacho wie na utama. On to us.
Yeah, mu nkwane ni problem.
Today.
United.
Mo de dia na wie.
Oh, yeah, mu. United dey na say muni kapre. Manchester United.
The next edition we go see about
oh senior wa.
Me
Brandon Bomo be sa ton, be sa be chirechiri enche bia. O be sa be chirechiri Kofi and a Brandon Bomo yi and say boy no cry bottle left say ya. Next season we go team papa. Ye dey be catch them. Ye United next season we 6 points wo ye be show. Arsenal ye 6 points wo was ye be show. Actoria must be 6 points we be show. And no na me catch Albert say me bomb pie your first Champions League match. That was Stamford Bridge, Barcelona 2-0. Yeah, do munyina muja. onya de abechichi mana Paris Saint-Germain nye na mo se Paris Saint-Germain ho den nto mo fa ne mra no hello Ani yaka wanu atum no Manchester United we team
o kaso
we kasa asem ye tu show
se oji bonsu e dia o kasa o
free from
we nye trophy na muji o muji bonsu e wuduma
ekura de pe munyi bi Man United for
all right for code ni tuja na fe yentu adumede ni sin 4.5 Friday edition of Inside the Guitar Passport say ya kono but mboamo no say kofi ka just
I don't know what still not as it is. Then you word
yeah, we say akofa ba let's go now say adaptation
Uti ko aro wasaba. Mboamo yi afa odimo.
We person ya no dia dey 70.
7 day na we dey meti o.
Na dey nyame.
We dey
abrabo bitu a. As a okay to no. A man a bit you okay.
O maybe so I don't get you.
Oh yeah, so no there.
It's me ma cool na and evanko fikesim na leagues no be we are starting na yen konkotwa ne ma ho chance yen diska I say which first one no a 27 CD 670 second one no a 21 sorry rather 217C DE40 next one a 217C BE77 fourth one a 217C B3DB 217C B3DB and last one a 277C B176 Rich.
Mate, ofi ya da se,